Well, click
Well,
subscribe. I'm Richard. That's Johnny. Welcome to the Throga channel. And on to the music.
That was a good start.
Good.
Get rid of the fluff. Just get right to it.
Can I give you the board with the buttons so you can control everything that happens?
No, because somehow it would be worse. Somehow,
I don't know if that's
miraculously,
possible.
it'd be worse than what you're doing.
Welcome to the Throga channel. We are so glad
You're
you're
the best
here.
option here.
We are very excited to take on today's artist, Angelina Jordan. And we've just recently been introduced to her Angels. You guys have given us a ton of information in the hundreds of comments in just the one video we put up. So we have a lot to catch up because we saw her. She's 18 now. We saw that performance, the Elvis cover that she did at 16, but she's been doing this since she was 6. And I think in the last video you made some comment like, "Oh, she's must have been an old soul since she was 6." And the comments are like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
she
literally,
was.
yes,
Like
yes.
quite literally.
She's been around, yes.
Yeah, and she's known as the Barefoot Princess. So I've got this quick little blurb here. So apparently when she was 6, Angelina met a homeless shoeless girl. After they talked for a long time, she gave the girl her shoes and vowed never to appear on stage again wearing shoes until all of the world's children had them. So since then, Angelina has always performed barefoot in public.
At 6?
At 6?
Wow.
I mean, that's incredible to just have that heart of gold and awareness to like
To think that outside of yourself, which
yes,
that's not what kids do. That's like,
typically
wow.
no.
I had a time period where I used to perform in my socks, but I stopped because it was the smell.
It was
That's
the
a Matrix reference.
Yes.
It's the smell.
Oh my goodness, Anderson. So today we're going to listen to her sing at the age of 9. She might be 10 here. Hold on. This is 7 years ago.
Okay.
Well, when this was posted. So she's 9 or 10 here. You guys can let us know specifically. I Put a Spell on You. Awesome song.
This is
But
right up her alley.
before we do, check out the links. Hello. That's the video in the background. Hold on. Okay, now I'm on the links below where you can click them to buy us a coffee and help support this wonderful channel. You can also
wonderfully live channel, yes.
become a silver, gold, or Throlny member for added perks. And you can also check out Throga.com for online singing lessons and our vocal gym, so you can become a better singer yourself if that's something you are interested in. Super smooth as always. Here we go.
She is smooth.
Yes. Ah, she's so cute.
There she is. Oh.
Live band.
I put a spell on you because you're mine.
Wow, that's awesome.
Stop the things you do. I ain't lying. I can't stand no running around. I can't stand no putting me down. I put a spell on you because you're mine, mine.
Oh my God, she is an old soul. I mean, that's Just an ancient soul. I mean, how many 9-year-olds would sound like that? I mean, it's like, who did the original? That's Screaming Jay Hawkins, I think it was. So I feel like she's using that as sort of the reference, that
yeah.
Version. But oh my God, the character that she's exhibiting right now. It's like, that's just so not common for somebody that young. Holy moly.
No, it's like her brain is just like this portal to another time. And it just like manifests itself in her larynx and just, I mean, she had whistle tone in there. Like the folds pulled tight and just the turbulence of airflow gave it like that little screech kind of moment. I need to go back to that. And then she has this old, like, I don't know what to call it, Southern gospel vibrato that it's just like, what I mean? It's like, that's like this street singers in Louisiana that just has this just incredible, like, just almost a guttural, I don't even know what words to use here, but she's just tapping into things she shouldn't have access to really yet.
Yeah, there's some voodoo stuff going on here for sure. No, voodoo magic.
Oh
no,
my
not
goodness.
really.
All right, hold on.
Stop the things you do.
I mean,
I know. Bend into the formant there.
I ain't lying.
Oh.
I can't stand no running around. I can't stand no put me down. I better spend you because you're mine.
What a band.
Stop the things you do. Hey, what's up? I ain't lying. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you anyhow. I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now.
God, her delivery's like, she's like 45 years old and been through it all. Like, she's
I
already
know.
experienced the extreme, like, highs and depths and lows that life has to offer. And she's obviously hasn't yet, and still. And then my brain's going to what we already heard we recognized her maturity and just her ability to serve the song and just tell a story in her own way. I didn't realize the degree in which at 16 she was keeping things in check, because she can obviously do way more than what we've heard in just that one
she can go
song.
way outside the lines.
Because here, being
but-
this young, she's just like scribbling all over the walls, but in such a controlled fashion and dialed into the meaning of the song.
Yeah, no, you said it. It's like an old New Orleans jazz singer. It's just,
It's just
and then
amazing.
also her demeanor. I mean, she's recording with like professionals, so it's like, and she's just like into the song like it's nothing.
These are my people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. There is a poise like that's way beyond her years.
I love you anyhow. I don't care if you
It's a
don't want
timing.
me. I'm yours
Yeah.
right now. I better spell you because you're mine now. I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right
That last section, I think, was the most impressive section to me because it kind of strayed away from she was kind of like doing a caricature in the first part.
Right.
Super impressive. Like a little over the top. That last part was like more of her true tone. Still exaggerated, but the depth of the tone for 9 years old, Richard. 9. Let's not forget that. That's insane. What were you doing at 9 years old? What was I doing at 9 years old? I don't even want to say.
I was just learning how to play my second song on the drums, and it was awful. I did not have her sense of timing. Her phrasing at that age and everything. I mean, like you're saying, like it's exaggerated in the sense of like,
yeah,
like when we speak, she's not speaking like this, right? It's not. There's an exaggeration that takes place when. Mm-hmm. In music, that's where the fun of it is. A lot of times, like we'll take an emotion or idea and we can stretch it a little bit more.
Yeah,
and so at that age, yeah, at the beginning, there's definitely here's all the different directions I can go, and there is a controlled sense of like tone and everything. Not a hint of melodyne, not a hint of any, software correction of any kind. No, obviously it was recorded and then they filmed after, at least parts of it. So we don't know if they did sections like, oh, here's the verse, here's the chorus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
still,
the natural movement in just her phrasing, I mean, I can't imagine going through and being able to fix any of that. There was such a flow that was there in the pitch and the timing.
That could take a lot of musicians years and years to have that. Decades to have that
or never
sense of
most of the
or
time,
never, or never, but to have that sense of control and timing, and just a sense of and feel of the song and the intent. That's like unheard of. It's like Michael Jackson comes to mind, like young Michael. Like.
His sense of timing and intuition musically was just like so unusual. Yeah,
and I'm sure there's a few others, but I mean I can't really think of any right now. That's just
wow.
Yeah, so cool. And
okay,
and to see where she's at more recently. How old is she now again? I forget.
She's 18. So.
She's 18,
seen her
okay.
like 9 or 10, whatever she is here, and then at 16, and now she's 18. And, the comments are telling us that she does so much more with her voice that what we heard was just a window, a glimpse into what's there. And now we can hear, like, okay, I'm really curious now as to what other styles, genres, just deliveries that she's capable of, that, and just making it her own in the process. Wild.
Well, we're going to see, because we are watching way more of her videos.
Yes. Tell us where to go next. We'll bounce around over the last decade. Whatever you guys feel is the next step, we'll do our best to accommodate sooner than later. Thank you again for this recommendation. And
insane.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. We hope you have an amazing day. We love you.
And don't you forget about me.
Don't you forget about me. Bye.